Coming from Anthropic itself, unauthorized Anthropic stock sales and investment scams. This is what we call in the technology world an oh damn moment. So I don't know, was it last week? A video I did a little bit ago, not a long time ago, but a little bit ago, I was talking about Anthropic's value on what are called the secondary markets. So Anthropic is still a privately held company. It means it has not IPO'd, which means you can't go to the stock exchange and buy stock in the company. It is a private corporation, which means there is stock and it can be traded. It just can't be traded in a public way quite yet. And so anyways, that's where the secondary markets come in. So basically early investors in a startup company may want to exit early, or at least exit some of their position early. So they will sell in a private marketplace. Or let's say employees, right? You have a startup company. It takes longer than expected to IPO. Many of these employees, might want to actually pay a mortgage or something like that. And so they try to sell their stock on the secondary market, right? That's the basic idea of what we're talking about. And so I discussed before, we're back a week ago or so when Anthropic was only valued at $500 billion, where the valuation on the secondary market was at $1 trillion, because many people were willing to buy in at an inflated price because they think Anthropic is going to go to the moon, as they say. I thought this was kind of interesting. I didn't really talk about it at the time because I didn't really know how to put it into the particular story. I did think this was kind of interesting that so much of the Anthropic stock was being sold in the secondary market, because there's a lot of restrictions on private corporations, right? So the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission, comes in, and when you IPO, there's a whole bunch of rules and regulations and things that you have to follow in order to be a publicly traded company. So when you're a private company, you don't have to follow those same rules, but you also have other restrictions. Like you can only have a certain number of people actually own stock in your company. It used to be 500. I do believe they pushed it out to something like 3,000. Like a decade ago when they were trying to push the whole startup movement. But anyways, there's rules like that, basically how many people can actually own stock in the company, things like that. So anyways, a lot of times corporations will clamp down on the ability for folks to be able to sell their shares on the secondary market because they don't want to run afoul of SEC rules, right? You allow your employees, so let's say you have one employee with $5 million in equity. That's not a problem. If they sold that entire $5 million chunk to one other party, you wouldn't have an issue. But the problem you run into is, what if they sell that $5 million chunk to 500 people, right? They debit it up. This person buys 10,000, this person buys 20,000, this person buys 50,000. All of a sudden you get into some wonkadoodle crap with SEC rules. And so I thought this was kind of interesting that they were talking about these shares being sold on the secondary market. It sounded, to be honest, to me, it sounded a bit willy-nilly. And yeah, apparently, I should have said something at the time. So then I could say, foreshadowing, spoiler alert. But I didn't say what was going through my head, so I can't now use a spoiler thing. So basically what it seems like what's going on right now is Anthropic is dropping the hammer. Like the hammer, the anvil, the entire blacksmith shop onto people that bought shares on the secondary market, and are literally stating that those sales are, wait for it, void. That they will not be recognized. So somebody had equity, they sold equity to a second party for however many millions of dollars. The first person still has their millions of dollars, but the second person, that equity is not void or is now void and will not be recognized. This could get ugly. Like really, really quickly. When you take a look at this, you will see originally published on February 11th, 2026. I literally just turned this to PDF like an hour ago, and you will see it was updated today. So I'm not sure how much of this is really a change and how much of this might be they just bullet pointed some things to try to point some things out to folks. But anyways, just something to be careful about if you're dealing with things like secondary markets. You know, it's that whole thing about business. Maybe you should actually know what the hell you're doing. Maybe if you're gonna put a crap ton of money on the table to buy something like equity, I was putting it out there, maybe you should understand how this crap works. But, you know, who am I? Who am I? I'm just a geek screaming in my basement. Unauthorized Anthropic stock sales and investment scams. We are sharing important information about investments in Anthropic to help protect individuals from potentially invalid transfers or investment fraud. Transfer restrictions. Both our preferred stock and common stock are subject to transfer restrictions contained in our bylaws. So to be clear, this is a completely and utterly normal thing. This is something that I expected. As I said, I was surprised how willy-nilly these shares were being sold in the secondary market. I guess there's a reason for I was surprised. Bold, any sale or transfer of Anthropic stock or any interest in Anthropic stock that has not been approved by our board of directors is void and will not be recognized on our books and records. Void, done, gone. This means that if someone purports to sell Anthropic shares without proper board approval, that transaction is invalid. The purported buyer would not be recognized as a stockholder of Anthropic, and you would have no stockholder rights. We do not permit special purpose vehicles to acquire Anthropic stock, and any transfer of shares to an SPV are void under our transfer restrictions. Offers to invest in Anthropic's past or future financing rounds through an SPV are prohibited. We are also aware of investment funds that claim to offer indirect access to Anthropic stock. These funds often market themselves by saying something like, quote, you can't invest in Anthropic directly, but invest with us and we'll get access for you. These funds are most likely relying on mechanisms that attempt to circumvent our transfer restrictions. Any third party claiming to sell Anthropic shares to the general public, whether through direct sales, forward contracts, tokenized securities, or other mechanisms, is likely either engaged in fraud or offering an investment that may have no value due to our transfer restrictions. Invest at your own risk. If someone offers you a way to participate, even on an indirect basis, an investment in Anthropic, assume that it is invalid. And then they have the unauthorized firms here. We are aware of individuals or investment firms offering access to Anthropic financing rounds or offering to purchase your Anthropic shares in violation of our transfer restrictions. To be clear, the following firms are not authorized to buy or sell Anthropic shares: Open Door, Unicorns, Pachama, Lionheart, Hive, Forge, Sidecar, Upmarket. Any sale or transfer of Anthropic stock or any interest in Anthropic stock offered by these firms is void and will not be recognized on our books and records. So, yeah, there's that then. So, hey, you know when you were buying in at a $1 trillion valuation and that seemed a little bit expensive? Well, yeah, it was really expensive because you bought in at a $1 trillion valuation and you literally got nothing for it. Nada. So yeah, we're gonna see how this shakes out. Might be ugly, might be brutal. The big thing with here, so I've seen some stuff in the scuttlebutt on the news feeds that there might be lawsuits involved with this, and so there might be lawsuits involved with the actual buyers and sellers somewhere there. What will really happen is with, for corporate law at least, essentially is how well this was actually defined in their bylaws and rules. Anthropic is it's a stupid corn company. It's been worth $100 billion for a long time now. I would figure this was all rather well delineated in their rules and bylaws and that type of thing, but maybe not. Maybe they whiffed. Again, sometimes stupid corn companies whiff on things. That would be the only way I could see there would be lawsuits that would actually attack Anthropic itself. Most likely, this is just, this is going to be the idiocy of stupid sellers and stupid buyers that didn't read the fucking paperwork. This is one of the things I talk about as being a real technology professional, where so many people out there, right, they focus on the code, they focus on the hardware, and Eli, the computer guy, keeps coming out and saying, hey, Have you read your terms of service? Do you understand the difference between an Apache license and an MIT license? You should probably figure that crap out, right? Real technology professionals read the paperwork. And I think the issue we're probably running into here is that people didn't read the paperwork, or for some reason they thought they could get around it. And now a whole bunch of people are getting screwed. So if you're listening to this and you're wondering, well, didn't OpenAI, right? I think OpenAI, it's like 5 or 6 months ago, they allowed their employees to be able to sell on a secondary market. And the difference between OpenAI's deal and Anthropic's deal is that was all set up by OpenAI, right? So there are a lot of large, what are called institutional investors out there. So institutional investors are like retirement funds, universities, that type of thing, that they wanted access to equity in an OpenAI. And there were a lot of OpenAI employees that, wanted to buy a sports car. So they had equity, right? You have employees that want equity. You have institutional investors that want to buy equity. So what OpenAI does is they get those two parties together. And one of the reasons that can be valuable for a company like OpenAI or Anthropic is you can also do things like shrink the number of investors you have in your company. So let's say your company is growing and growing and growing. You're giving your employees equity in the company, and then you're worrying about, are you going to hit a particular number and run into problems. One of the things with institutional investors is they can buy up so much stock at a go. You might be able to essentially consolidate positions, right? 5 people exit their positions in OpenAI. Basically, they sell all of their stock to one institutional investor. That now opens up 4 slots for new investors going into the future. And so that's the type of thing that these startup companies would be looking at, is basically how to make all of these numbers work out. Or again, if you have institutional investors or you have investors that invest in multiple rounds, many times they will want to buy any additional equity that comes up, right? They invested in your seed round, they invested in your A, B, all the different rounds. They want as much equity as possible. One way that these startup companies can play nice with those types of investors is literally getting them as much equity as they can buy. And so if they're able to manage the process of selling these shares on the secondary market, again, they basically make everybody happy. So this is a big thing to just consider. If you are an employee or an investor in a startup company that is still private, it is not IPO'd, if you are going to sell your equity, or if you're going to try to buy equity into one of these things, make sure you know what the hell you're doing. I mean, this could get ugly. This could get, again, like I thought about this like 2 weeks ago. $1 trillion valuation. These shares are being traded on the secondary market. How many of those shares have now been voided? Right? And again, the big thing, right? So I'm an Anthropic employee. I want to get my sports car. Here's the problem, right? I want to get my sports car. I sell my equity, and then I buy my sports car. Because that's the thing. If it's just a refund, right? I sell you my equity. The transfer is void. Okay, well, I keep my equity, and then I give you the money back. Right? Basically a return. A very big return, but a return. No big deal. Here's the problem. What happens if I sold my equity to this person? I now go out and buy my sports car that lost 50% of its value as soon as I drove it off the lot. And now this guy wants his money back. Ew. Ew is the technical term there. So anyways, what do you think about this? What do you think about secondary market transfers of Anthropic equity being voided? I don't know. Put your thoughts down below. Do remember, if you like these episodes, they are now on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Links for that is in the doobly-doo. I also post to LinkedIn for technical stuff and other things that I'm doing. That link is down there too. With that, see y'all later.